Hello everybody, it is your girl Precious and I'm back with another video. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Shout out to all 226 of my subbies, okay? Y'all already know what to do. But just really quick, I wanted to come and give you guys a quick full comparison review of the Amy Ward Kingman's book series. As you can see, the books are in order of how I like them. So, of course, my favorite book is The Pussy Next Door, which is Hayes Kingman's story. Can you say, can somebody match my freak? He is indeed the biggest freak. Next up will be The Cock Down the Block, which is Chris's story. Then it would be The Wiener Across the Way, which is Declan. And then, of course, The Anaconda Downstairs will be Everett's story. I thoroughly enjoyed all four books, but The Pussy Next Door, hands down my favorite. The reason The Pussy Next Door, of course, is my favorite book from the Kingman series is because I feel like we got a really in-depth look into not only who Hayes Kingman, our, of course, star sibling of the book, but also his love interest, Willa. And I love the fact that we really got to dive into not only who they were as people, their relationship together, the dynamics of the Kingmans, but also Willa's family. And I think that was really well done because I really, truly, honestly loved how we really got to know the people who, you know, love Willa outside of the Kingmans. And I loved every aspect of that. It was very well done. I really liked it. Like, the character development of both Hayes and Willa was done very well. And once again, did I tell y'all this was the freakiest book? Like, this was the freakiest. And of course, The Cock Down the Block is my second favorite because, again, can somebody match my freak? But also it was another one where we really got to know our main character, you know, our sibling, as well as the love interest, Trixie. We really got to know, you know, Trixie's story and, you know, who Trixie was. I do feel like we should have gotten more of her parents in The Cock Down the Block, but nonetheless, I thoroughly enjoyed, like I said, the character development of not only Chris, but Trixie, their relationship. Y'all know how I felt about her proposing to him, spoiler alert, but I didn't like it. If you've seen my actual review I did on my YouTube, you know, here on YouTube, y'all know I wasn't a fan of that, but the stories of The Pussy Next Door and The Cock Down the Block are my favorite, as well as the freakiest of the book series thus far. So that's why The Cock Down the Block is. The Wiener Across the Way is my third favorite of the Kingmans. Simply because, wait, there we go. So The Wiener Across the Way is my third favorite of the Kingman series, is because I love the complexity of who Declan is as a person. I love that we got to see what it was like for, you know, someone of the celebrity star level of Kelsey, especially, you know, with the body positivity movement and how people can just bring negative connotation to people's relationship in the spotlight. And I loved how, you know, Declan, you know, he was a little freaky deaky, but he was a sweetheart and he was very protective, and I love seeing the dynamics of their relationship. I do feel like we should have got more of her family, and yeah, like I was saying about The Wiener Across the Way, I do feel like we should have gotten more of Kelsey's family. We really got to see who Declan was as a person. My favorite character from The Wiener Across the Way, of course, is Wiener the Pooh. And I really did and you know, we really got to see, like, again, more dynamic of the Kingmans. We did get a lot of jewels in this one, so I was very happy about that. We did get a lot of jewels in The Pussy Next Door as well. And of course, our last book is The Anaconda Downstairs. And I'm gonna say, I feel like while the story of this one, it was very familiar and everything like that, but I felt like we didn't really get to see a lot of whoever it was, and maybe because I read the books out of order and I may have to go back and reread them in order. I may have to go back, like I was saying, and read them in order: The Cock Down the Block, The Wiener Across the Way, The Pussy Next Door, and then The Anaconda Downstairs, because I feel like reading them out of order may have messed up maybe the way I saw The Anaconda Downstairs, because I realized when reading The Pussy Next Door that The Pussy Next Door and The Anaconda Downstairs were actually intertwined. And I have to say that I do feel like after reading The Pussy Next Door that The Anaconda Downstairs could have been better with the intertwining of the stories, if you will, because it's like when they talked about the game, Penelope being there and stuff, I immediately knew what part of The Anaconda Downstairs they were talking about. So I feel like maybe I do need to go back and read it. But it doesn't mean that The Anaconda Downstairs was bad. It just means I shouldn't have read them out of order. But nonetheless, if I had to rate the books, of course, The Pussy Next Door is a 10 out of 10. The Cock Down the Block is a 10 out of 10. The Wiener Across the Way is an 8.5 out of 10. And The Anaconda Downstairs is also an 8. And I'd say it's an 8 out of 10. Of course, I am going to read them in order. And I'll probably come back and tell you guys, like, maybe if I have a difference of opinions about The Anaconda Downstairs once I read all 4 books in its proper order. Of course, I am waiting for the next Kingman book. I don't know which Kingman it's about. I'm thinking it might be about Isaac or one of the twins. I cannot wait for us to get Jules' story. I do want to get like a backstory on Mama Kingman and Daddy Kingman's love story, how they fell in love, how they met, because, you know, in each book they talked about it. So I'm here for that. I want to see that. You know, because we just got a prequel for which I'm going to read for the agent and his wife. So I definitely would love a prequel for, you know, the matriarch and the patriarch of the Kingman family, to see how they fell in love, because, you know, they did reference her cabin in The Wiener Across the Way. They talked about her in The Wiener Across the Way, The Cock Down the Block, The Anaconda. You know, they spoke on her. They spoke on her the most, I want to say, in The Anaconda Downstairs. Or was it The Wiener? I think it was The Wiener Across the Way that talked about her. But I definitely want to truly, honestly, like, really get to know who Mama Kingman was, Papa Kingman, you know, when they were younger, when they fell in love. I would love that love story, the love story that created this amazing family. So, but yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it in my What You're Watching versus recap. The Kingman series is a series I do highly recommend. I do recommend me reading them in order, and so the order is The Cock Down the Block, The Wiener Across the Way, The Pussy Next Door, and The Anaconda Downstairs. That is the correct order in which the books was written, not the order I read them in. I am going to go read them in their correct order, but that is the correct order the books come in. Again, like I said, I would love a prequel on the patriarch and the matriarch of the Kingman family. I cannot wait for our Princess Kingman to get her own story. I can't wait for Isaac and the twins to get their story. I'm really excited about this. I also have a theory after reading The Pussy Next Door. Willa and Hayes are going to have the first Kingman baby. Granted, I think it's going to be them. So yeah, love y'all. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever, with whoever says you know you rocks with your girl. I'm your girl, Precious. This is the Precious B channel. I love each and every one of you. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell button, the thumbs up. That helps with other people finding me in the algorithm. If you read any of the Kingman series, tell me which one is your favorite down below in the comments. If you have not read them, please go read them. And then we can discuss it, okay? If you want to watch my initial review on The Cock Down the Block and The Anaconda Downstairs, please do. And then we could talk about it then and there. Of course, this is in the playlist, the What You're Reading playlist, because we read over here, okay? So yeah, y'all, that is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you don't miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to tell your mommy, sister, auntie, and cousin, and Tracy in there.